Good eye, bruv. You're now listening to episode 36 of True to Size.
What is going on, family? Excuse me. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Martinez, and I'm joined today by my brothers LDoggyStyles.
Hello.
Alvin Martinez.
Hello.
And we are Canada Got Soul, and you are listening to True to Size, a podcast where we get together and talk about the things we love the most.
Snikers.
That's exactly it. Can you explain to the audience real quick why?
So, one of the listeners,
I'm low-key impressed right now.
Sneaker Husband Life, DM'd us.
That's sneaker husband life in English.
AKA Aaron.
Good God. I'm very sorry to our Australian listeners.
I love you guys. We have family in Australia. But essentially, he DM'd us and was like, hey, can you guys bring back the Australian accents for a bit and record a 2-hour podcast? And I was like, maybe. And we made a dream come true. Thanks, Len.
One of the dreams.
Make a wish.
One of the dreams. This is from the CGS Make-A-Wish Foundation. If you haven't noticed yet, Joel could not join us tonight. Why? Because it's his birthday. Oh, okay. Yeah. Happy birthday, Joel and Mama Dooney. It's Mama's birthday as well. I am Dan Man hit us up earlier and said, happy birthday to the legend, Mr. D3Os I'm sure that's not how you spell Joel. Jury _2424 also said it was his birthday. So happy birthday to you too if you listen to the podcast.
J.R. Weidman's birthday today.
No
that's
way.
right. It is
Shout
J.R.'s
out
birthday
to
too.
the family.
Mr.
yo.
Jumpman.
Just slide into this guy's DMs.
That's dope. Yeah. Do it through CGS so it's from all four of us. Thank you. On this episode, we were supposed to have the homie Heads Ain't Ready on the podcast, but unfortunately he's answering to some family emergency. So real quick, prayers out to you, brother. Hope everything is good. Yeah. So instead of that, there's actually a lot of things happening in this week in Kicks. So I think this episode would be way too long. Sorry, Aaron, looking for a 2-hour episode because it might have happened if I came up with a topic, but I think we're just gonna kick it with this week in Kicks. But first,
fire round.
my man was ready this time around.
He's awake today.
Also, coincidental. This was not planned. Alvin freestyled that whole Australian thing. But fire round comes from Sneaker Life Husband.
Yo.
Oh man. Do you want to read this with an Australian accent?
Can I see it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me turn this real quick.
Where
Right
is
there. There you go.
All right, fire hand. Oh, wait. I got it. Ooh. Do you think that sneaker companies have done enough to combat bots so that regular peeps have a chance to buy hype sneakers? Or they don't care how you get it as long
As it sells.
as it sells out.
Oh man. Oh man.
There you go.
There you go, Aaron.
What was the question? I'm joking.
All right, so just to repeat that, do you think sneaker companies have done enough to combat bots so that regular peeps have a chance to buy hype sneakers? Or they don't care how you get it as long as it sells out? Thoughts? I almost said that with an Australian accent.
Thoughts?
Nope. Nipping that in the bud. No more of that, please, Aaron. Thank you.
Regular sneaker companies.
Yeah, I mean, the people who sell it, though, you can't really say sneaker companies in general. I guess you got to go to the retailers for this one. This is retail industry. Oh, no, I lied, because...
No, you can buy direct from...
Yeah. Direct to consumer with Nike.ca, Adidas, their websites and stuff.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Are they doing enough?
I mean...
They're trying.
If I knew more about how bots worked,
Yeah.
then I could probably give a proper
yeah.
answer. Because to me, I know a lot of them have a CAPTCHA, and like I can't even solve that. So how could a bot
have
solve
steps.
that? Like, so I don't know if bots are able to get through that easier than me or something, but like they add captchas and they add like little things here and there.
Yeah,
So I think they're
steps and stuff.
trying.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of instances of sneaker stores. Speaking of that, we can actually give an example from this past week in Kicks. So Nikki Diamonds
Yeah.
had to cancel the Canary Yellow Dunk Low SB release at ComplexCon because of apparent riots.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll
And
talk about that later. We'll talk about
so they never actually released last weekend at ComplexCon. And everyone, I guess, was assuming he was going to do like a silent drop or a secret drop, or they were just being prepared in case he did do that on his on the
Website.
Diamond Supply website. So this guy just wrote in the caption of one of a yellow shoe that cost like $550.
Boo Jays.
Yeah. He put, this is not a this is not the Canary Dunk. If you buy this, it's final sale.
Yeah.
And apparently he sold a bunch of them because bots were, I guess, scraping his website for anything that said Dunk or Canary.
Yeah.
And then he's like, we've never sold so many Boo Jays in our life.
Yeah.
And there's
That
actually
was
a
like
lot
Saturday
of,
night. I
Yeah.
think that was after the first riot.
so there's actually been a bunch of instances of stores doing that. I know
Yeah.
that Courtside and both them and Exclusivity have done like Yeezy releases
And
online.
Kith had something a
and
few months ago.
They'll call the Yeezy 350 that's coming out, they'll put it under the name like Tubular, like Adidas Tubular, so that the bot doesn't notice that it released.
Yeah, they'll put the secret link on their Twitter or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, it seems like stores are doing their best. It's,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they don't get paid for all this extra work they're doing.
Yeah.
They're getting paid the exact same amount, whether a bot buys it or a consumer buys it. So they can only do so much, I think.
I mean, coming from our perspective, I'm thinking that all the retailers and brands want zero things to do with bots. I'm I'm pretty sure no one at those companies think, man, I love selling to bots. I'm so glad for bots because we sell out every time because of bots. Thank
No,
you, bots.
Definitely not.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So with that said, I think everyone is trying their best to compete with it, or not compete, just like abolish it and do what they can to just protect their like real buyers and supporters from it. Like you hear all the time, like the steps that Adidas tries to take with their what is it they call their not verified confirmed. Yeah, Adidas confirmed, like you got to do different steps. I'm sure Nike with their Q, they have some sort of thing that's filtering out who's what, and then like orders, you hear it all the time, right? Orders from Nike, if there's several pairs going into one address or something like that, they're canceling
cancel
it.
it,
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think bots are completely depleted because people are geniuses out there and the internet's insane. But yeah, companies are still doing their best to fight it and give us regular folks who just click and type on their own a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Alvin, anything to add?
No.
There
hit
is
on-
regular people who use bots too. They just feel like they have
Oh,
no
I know.
choice. That's the problem.
That's the
And then
sad
it just
part.
becomes the norm, and then
Yeah.
we just everybody gets fucked. Yeah. I don't know.
They just count as the bots, though.
Like
They
I
count
said,
as part
like
of
at
the
some point, the
bots.
retailer can only do so much because,
Oh, of course. Yeah.
like it costs them so much time and money to do their best to combat. It's like you're selling out, but you're selling it to the wrong people. So at the end of the day,
Yeah.
they're making, like I said, they're making the same amount. They're just trying to do their best. But I feel like if I was a retailer, I'm like, okay, I did my best. I don't know what else I can do. Like,
Yeah.
sorry.
Unless you have some crack hacker on your squad that can combat that, like specifically, and just work all day on it, then.
And but then you're
Yeah.
paying for that shit. Like that's such a waste of money.
But I
if
mean,
I'm a retailer,
it's clear to see that bots aren't being as effective with all the examples that we've been giving.
exactly.
Especially with that whole secret link thing. That's a good thing. Instead of that timed release, because you already have the keywords, this and that and stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, places are doing their best. That's all we can do is wait and try our best to cop these sneakers against these robots that's taking all over our lives.
Word.
Thank you, Sneaker Life Husband, for the Australian opening and for the fire round.
Thanks.
If you have any quick hot take type of questions like Sneaker Life Husband, please hit us up in the DMs or email us. Moving on to CGS Picks. This is the part where each week we all choose a sneaker to analyze, dissect, give our thoughts, and update y'all about. Then we decide if it's poop, scoop, whoop-de-whoop, or cute. We're going to start off with Joel's pick, even though he's not here. Happy birthday. His pick is the A Cold Wall Nike Zoom Vomero 5. He says, these come in 2 colorways, white and black. If these had steel toes, that would definitely be the ultimate work shoe. Protection on your toes and for the heel?
You never know, man.
Forget about it, he says. Ultra soft bumper protection. Definitely could have used these at Walmart. Oh, yeah, when the kid kamikaze the back of my foot with his shopping cart. But for real, each shoe has been designed to discolor at a rapid pace. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. By removing the PU coatings from the shoe to accelerate yellowing. According to Sneaker Board Detroit, Samuel Ross, the designer, with A Cold Wall, says, I'm interested in how a garment ages and in taking the user on that journey. That is something I believe should be encouraged. It's much more human. It's much more dynamic as well. Joel says that itself is pretty dope. Wish there were pics of them in that yellowed vintage looking state. They're set to release exclusively in London on November 17th and a worldwide launch for
London, Ontario?
No. Good one, Lawrence. Worldwide launch set for November 29th. These are $200 US.
What I say?
Excuse me.
Softer things, dog.
Joel's rating is cute.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Me neither.
No.
Me neither. They're poop.
If
to
you
me.
at home haven't seen it and don't understand the reference of Joel saying
Yeah, with
it
the
would have
bumper.
protected his heel, it
Yeah.
literally looks like a regular Vomero with a
Yeah.
big ass
Bumper.
bumper on
A
the
car
heel.
bumper,
Yeah, like a
yeah.
bumper car on the heel.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I definitely see the appeal in the high fashion, like a Cold Walls aesthetic and market.
Yeah.
The yellowing is pretty cool, but there's a black pair, so I'm not sure how that pair is going to yellow. Yeah, that's all my takes for that.
Well, you're going to keep going because it's your pick next.
Hello.
Hello there.
Lawrence is here, guys.
So my pick this week is actually comes with a story, sort of a story. So I chose the alleged, apparent, rumored Air Jordan 4 Do the Right Thing pack that is set to release, or rumored to release, I guess, next year. Until I hear it from Jordan Brand, I don't really believe it.
Yo, people are quick with the mock-ups, eh?
Yeah, like it looks like they just took a Raptor 4 and added green instead of purple. But anyways, so they're set to release in 2 different colorways, a white, green, and red pair and a black, green, and red pair, based on the pizza shop from Do the Right Thing. And the name of the pizza shop was Sal's Pizzeria. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second.
That's okay.
So here's my little story behind the shoe, and I don't know if you guys agree with this thought process or not.
Story time.
Sort of a story. Like a thought process that happened in like the blink of an eye. So I'm scrolling through my feed and I scroll down and I see, I'm going to say it was the black one I saw at first. And before I read the caption, I was like, oh, sick. A Christmas Jordan 4? See, look at your reaction to that. And then I read the caption and it was like Gucci inspired
Gucci.
Jordan 4 is coming. And I was like, ugh, never mind.
Yeah.
And then it turns into Do the Right Thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe.
Kind of cooler.
Yeah. So like, I didn't realize how heavily I was impressed with like a Christmas theme rather than a Gucci. It's the exact same color. Like the mock-up is the same shoe from the first day I saw it. But in the blink of an eye, I was like, ooh, Christmas. And then I was like, oh, wait, never mind. It's
I didn't
Gucci.
even think Christmas, though, for some reason. I think it's because I knew next year was the whole Jordan 4 thing.
Yeah. But even it could have been next year Christmas.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Oh, true. Very true.
But yeah, I don't know if that happens to you guys where you see it and you're like, yeah. And then you're like, oh, never mind. It's this. Never mind. I don't know if that's happened to you before. I can't think of a time where it's happened to me before, but I was kind of laughing at myself at that whole
I
situation.
mean, it's never happened to me before, but that would have probably happened to me.
But if I walk you through it like that, you're like,
Yeah.
Oh, yo, Christmas 4, dope.
yeah.
But then you're just like, yo, Gucci for. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Gucci.
I don't care about Gucci. I care about
Good.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't lie. That whole Gucci to Sal's Pizza place, I went through that exact same thing.
Yeah.
When you first see like Gucci, I'm like, oh, pass. Like, I'm straight. I'm good. And then it shows that it pays homage to Do the Right Thing. Dude. I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
Like just the
Okay,
moniker or the theme.
Yeah.
There's no branding, or apparently,
No,
even if
there
there's no
isn't.
branding, it's just the theme changes everything.
It's the pizza box.
Yeah.
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 Dope.
So yeah, that's what I went through with
Your
that
rating?
whole situation. They're cute. They're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Just all right. We're gonna go to me next. Mine is the Have a Nike Day Air Max 97, slated for Air Max month next year. I am high key saddened by what I'm seeing right now. It's got the same type of design, or like, not design, sort of. It uses the same like word printing that the Undefeated 97s had through that line, but instead of Undefeated, it says Have a Nike Day. The reason this disappoints me is because they like sort of teased, or someone rumored the Have a Nike Day thing that was going to be huge for next year for Air Max month, and I got really excited because the reintro of that with the Sean Wotherspoons, and the way they did it with Sean Wotherspoon was like mad dope. The apparel was really cool, and even just seeing Sean Wotherspoon like in his vintage hunts and stuff, following him on Instagram, you see him pull out these dope Have a Nike Day pieces, and they're so cool. This shoe, looking at it, is very, very disappointing.
This one is bland. We spoke about the other one a couple months ago, did we not? I think it was Alvin's pick, the purple pair.
Yes,
that pair is much nicer.
Yeah, agreed.
This one that Alan chose, the blue, basically just blue and gray.
Blue.
It's very dull. Like for the whole, well, I guess maybe we're just used to now thinking Sean Witherspoon colorway attached to the Have a Nike Day promo.
It's just something
for
more
me.
vibrant, right?
Yeah, exactly. So seeing that dull blue and gray.
It doesn't work for it.
No.
It doesn't
In
work
my
for
mind,
it.
it doesn't.
No.
No.
Especially in mine. That's why it's disappointing, and it deserves a poop from me.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna give it a poop.
Damn.
This specific colorway.
Purple I do like.
Yeah, the purple one was pretty cute.
Yeah. Alvin,
Mess with it.
round off CGS picks.
Yeah, man.
We gotta
so
come
it's
up with an intro
the
for that.
yeah, we do. It's okay.
One day.
We'll
sit and just have a good meeting about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the Victor Cruz.
Oh no, God. I'm turning your mic off.
It's the Victor Cruz and Nike special Air Force One mid. It's essentially it's similar to like all the Vanchetta kind of released Nike Air Forces. However, this one has, a cool some cool details, I would say. So the Nike, the strap part where
Like the collar strap?
The collar strap part. Yeah, where it like velcros together. It has like, it looks like actual wings.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's like extra material, right?
Yeah.
Like it hangs off.
Yeah, and it pays homage to his number when he was playing in the NFL.
NFL.
Yeah.
In English.
Yeah. Football. In English. And then on the tongue itself, it has his Nike logo, which is Vic, and then the swoosh.
Sick.
Clean.
Very clean. And then like the way they made the strap and how it closes is like, do you guys know those belts with the two loops?
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's necessarily
Lux
Velcro.
belts.
Yeah, they're very luxy. Yeah, but cute.
Are the laces leather?
No.
No, not to these, not in
Just
these
regular.
pictures.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they might come with leather. Because the back panel here
Mm-hmm.
is pretty cute.
Like the heel
'Cause it's
counter is like
Yes,
leather.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
They're kind of basic.
They're clean.
They're clean, but
They've got-
basic.
it's one of those really good luxe detail shoes.
Yeah.
They remind me of those Air Force ones that dropped with like the moccasin.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's
backing
exactly
kinda.
what I thought. That was a all-star release last year. I want to
except
say.
like Vanchetta.
Yeah.
That's it. They're $175, and they should be available at Kith right now because he's homies with Ronnie.
Mm.
That strap is definitely a nice touch. I
Yeah,
have
it's cool,
to
man.
say.
The quality looks very good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really does.
Very, very good.
Yeah,
It's not. Is
very
it
cute.
Velcro on the other side?
It's like a grown
how
man
does it-
shoe.
How does it close and open?
It's like that's how you tighten your belt. You know how you tighten your belt back in the day?
No, I know, but is it just a permanent loop? Oh, I see it.
It's like two loops.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
So
Yeah.
you put it through one, put the other, and then
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
and
little
then go
crease.
bloop.
in the middle, and bloop.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, again, please Google this Victor Cruz Air Max or Air Force One mid special.
Yeah, they're cute.
Special Air Force One mid. Cute. That's the rating.
Yeah.
We got lots of cutes today on this podcast.
Yes, we do.
Previously in kicks, Lawrence.
Yeah.
It's your turn again.
Yeah. So, what?
Never ready, man.
This past week we were #blessed by the
No.
A6 Canada family.
All right. They actually did bless us.
They did
Yeah.
#bless us
Still us.
for realies. So, I want to say Tuesday. Tuesday, I came home to a package which contained the Gel Light MT GTX. The GTX stands for Gore-Tex. So basically, it's like a Gel Light 3. It's got the split tongue, but it's mid-cut and it's winterized. So it's a sneaker boot, essentially. Very clean. Got the gum bottom and then a black and gray upper with like a white midsole. Very, very clean, classic look.
We got a lot of replies on that story.
We did, yeah. A lot of people liked them. A lot of people were interested in them. Very clean shoe. Very good option for, I don't know about a winter boot, but definitely for times like this or getting closer to actual snow or like a little flurry.
Yeah. Even if it had a little bit of snow on the ground, you definitely kick it in.
Yeah, the grip is nice on it.
Not like 3 feet high snow, but like good snow.
I wouldn't even go outside if there's 3 feet of snow, so don't worry about what shoes I'm wearing.
Like perfect Christmas morning snow.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Winter Wonderland snow.
Correct.
Off to see Santa.
Not quite like sledding, but like walking to the going sledding, and then you change into like some Timbs or something.
Other boots. Okay, got it.
And then the day after, I'm gonna get this name wrong if I don't look it up. Kiko.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Please.
It's a collaboration. An Asics X Kiko Kostadinov.
Can I see that?
Kostadinov. So it's a luxury streetwear, kind of like Off-White, but even more
also
high end.
Really technical running.
Very tech. Yeah. The whole brand actually, the designer is very tech. Like,
neat.
Combat looking, inspired. The kind of stuff you would find at like Haven.
Yeah.
Or like an acronym aesthetic.
Or acronym or Essence.
Okay.
Essence, yes.
So I looked into that brand before I get into the shoe, and the stuff is super expensive. Like we're talking like $800 t-shirts, like $1,500 sweaters, like very, very expensive. But looks like nice stuff. I mean, it's not really me, but it's good stuff. So this guy collaborated with Asics, and he's actually collaborated a bunch of times with Asics. He's done a whole line now, I guess, of like tech running shoes in various colors and various styles. So this one that Asics sent us was the Gel Delva. I've never even heard of that shoe. I don't know if it's a new silhouette or not, but it's called the Gel Delva. It is a triple black with a little bit of gray runner with like some overlay, like almost a cage over top of it.
Yeah.
Like a vertical cage over the whole shoe, and then like a gel cushioning system inside of it. It comes with extra 3M laces, which was kind of cool.
Ooh.
So those come out
3M.
Tomorrow, the 9th, which is tomorrow.
So yesterday
when you're listening to this.
Yes.
Should be available at your local Asics account or like probably those stores that I listed as well. So like Haven or Essence.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a price point in Canadian, but they go for $300 USD. So I would assume almost
like
$4. It's quite expensive.
$350
to $4 Canadian. I could be wrong. Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow how much they actually cost. But if you're into that, very nice shoe. I could definitely see the whole luxe fashion community definitely liking that. So thanks, Asics. Very cool.
Thank you, Asics.
Word.
This Week in Kicks. This is where we discuss the current headlines and happenings of the sneaker industry. I'm going to start off with something cool that I found on the interwebs, which was an interview conducted by Austin Boykins at Hypebeast with none other than Frank Cooker.
Friend of the show.
So this answers our question that we had a while back, with if he's with Jordan Brand still. He is not. Yeah, so he used to be with Jordan Brand. In this interview, he talks about where he came from, how he started at Jordan Brand, what he did there, his thoughts on resellers and the current state of the game, among like other topics. My favorite piece of the interview, though, is when he was asked about the resellers. First, he talks about how he has respect for resellers, but then goes on a tangent about what sneakers mean to him. He says, I've always been an enthusiast of style and what's the narrative of the shoe, the storytelling, and how I can relate to the shoe. Whether that's shoe design or whether that's new innovation, retros are reinventing the wheel. But you can make the wheel better, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like anything new, but it's also the way it makes you feel, or the nostalgia. I think only music and footwear can take you there. You know what I'm saying? For me, I love to enjoy shoes. I love to enjoy what they are. I don't know if you saw, but did you see the Air Jordan 1 No L's that I made? A lot of people thought that that was a shot at resellers, and it wasn't about that. I thought it was a shot at resellers. He says it was about taking the time to digest and actually enjoy shoes. Let's not just be as soon as we get them, flip them, which is lucrative for people. I'm never going to hate on that. But I feel like we don't take the time to enjoy what we have because there's release at week after week. It's so saturated. How do we get back to just taking time out and just hold up? This shit is actually fucking dope. I thought that was absolutely incredible. I've been trying to remind myself to also do that with like looking back at shoes that I've been hunting for and looking for, as opposed to having to worry about new releases over and over again. Mm-hmm. I feel like his thoughts on this whole thing about like appreciating what you have in your sneaker collection was like super valid in today's industry and community. So if you guys have time, or if you don't have time, make sure you make the time. Read up on this interview. It's a damn good one. Next item on This Week in Kicks, Monday, November 5th, Reebok announced that they've signed Cardi B and that a collaboration is on the way. Thoughts? Both of you shook your heads at the same time and on the same side and stopped at the exact same time.
Yeah,
that was choreographed.
I get it.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. She has a huge voice and she has a huge following. I don't care. Personally, I don't care. Yeah. But I could see why they would do it, and I know a bunch of people who will care. Mm-hmm. But I don't care.
At this point, for brands to sign artists like this,
it's not a big thing anymore.
Yeah,
maybe that's why I don't care.
Me too.
Because I feel like it happens every week.
Yeah, exactly. And also, it's that you don't see much of what these artists do for these brands.
Aside from wear the stuff.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, the only people who really, truly like get something out of seeing their favorite artist is because it's their favorite artist. Like, it's their fans. Their fans are the biggest ones that they're trying to sell to, I guess.
Mm-hmm. How many fans does she have?
I mean, Cardi B's blown up, right?
She's massive.
Yeah. Cardi B's huge right now. So that was a big pickup for Reebok. But
absolutely. It just seems like one of those meaningless.
How many followers does she have on it?
35.3 mil.
Oh, almost catching up to us. Almost.
She'll get there. It just seems like one of those meaningless collaborations
She'll get there.
With no backing or like story or anything like that.
It's just sign her just to sign her.
Yeah, like I think we talked about a bunch of podcasts ago because we're on like episode 90 right now.
Yep, with 35 million followers under our belt. Yep. That means we have like at least 1 billion listens.
Like The Rock signing with Under Armour.
That makes sense.
That's very meaningful. Like he's huge in the workout industry. Under Armour is like arguably the leading like pusher or like voice in that workout, like fitness. Like,
and
that's
where
their
the man's
goal.
Already seen in Under Armour.
Yeah, so like it fits perfectly. Like Cardi was probably just waiting by the phone for someone to call with some money. Yeah. That's it. Like to me, that's
or
nothing.
Like one of her agents hit up a brand.
Yeah, so those kinds of relationships don't seem like they would last or have much impact in the community. Because what kind of ideas is she going to have?
Yeah.
Like what kind of story is she telling on her Reebok?
Supposedly it's going to be an Aztrek.
Well, unless they give her a specific shoe or like...
I don't see her getting a signature shoe.
Give her like, a signature color.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see her fans. I mean, one thing is because Reebok is affordable.
She's going to have red bottoms on her shoes.
So maybe, probably.
Bloody shoes.
Yeah. But like, yeah. I mean, yeah. I get it.
Like we keep saying, we get it.
I mean?
We get it.
For us specifically, I don't think it'll affect
Nothing
us.
Matters.
But for like, if you think about the, just the common individual who doesn't really give a crap about sneakers.
Yeah.
If they're a huge fan of Cardi, then
yeah,
that's
buy
what
her
that's
Reeboks.
what,
you know what I mean. All the teens and
Yeah.
stuff are gonna cop her shoe because they're huge fans of her, and obviously, like if they market it properly and if they get it out in the right way, then I think they'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Good
Well,
for
us,
her.
it's just like whatever.
Get your check, girl.
Good for her. And Reebok will definitely get a few more pairs sold this year.
Oh, 100%.
Thanks to Cardi B. Next up on the docket, PJ Tucker, King of the Courts Kicks, is back again. That was a tongue twister. I dare you to say that
King
fast.
of the Courts Kicks.
King of Court Kicks.
King
That's-
of Kicks
King of
on
the
Court.
Kicks on court. Yeah.
Yeah. King of the Kicks on Court.
Yeah.
No, Court Kicks works. Court Kicks.
They all
Like
work.
basketball court kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Errors and omissions. Shout out. So Jerry Lorenzo took to Instagram with the caption, "Thank you, Nike Basketball, for the opportunity, and thank you, PJ Tucker, for this moment." And he posted a shot of PJ Tucker lacing up the Fear of God x Nike collabs, slated for December 4th. I guess you can play basketball in these?
Is it a basketball shoe?
That's what I was thinking.
You can play basketball in anything.
You think so? I need to see the traction. I was trying to see the traction.
PJ Tucker will play basketball in anything.
PJ Tucker.
So that doesn't mean much.
Anything.
Yeah. Very true, actually.
Like he'll literally play basketball in any
Yeah.
shoe. It doesn't make me want it anymore to know that it could be a basketball shoe.
No.
We'll say that.
Oh, wow. I can play ball in it?
Yeah, no. I'm like, oh, cool.
Sold.
I'll play basketball in a $400 pair of Fear of God or whatever it's called.
Do you think they'll retail for $400?
Oh, I have no clue. I think it'll be up there though.
Yeah.
Fear of God's not cheap. The Vans,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, were $200. So for a pair of
Whoa.
Fear of God Vans
To
for
throw in
$200,
like $100 premium on a van?
yeah, which is doubling the
Vans
price.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
But I was telling Alvin beforehand, they're growing on me.
Yeah?
I feel like ashamed almost to say it because everyone's
no.
hating on them so heavily, but they're growing
I-
on me a lot.
I too liked them right from the get-go. They're cute for me
Yep.
in our ratings. I wouldn't go out and buy them myself. They're probably most likely 1000% for sure out of my budget, maybe. But yeah, I mean, they're dope. They're dope. It's also, I think I'm like getting used to that aesthetic.
Yeah. Combat-y.
Yeah.
Like,
Space boot.
Futuristic,
Yeah.
ruggedy. But it's that weird Star Wars futuristic.
yeah.
That like sort of raggedy futuristic.
I was actually saying this week, and then Alvin said it again today, which made me feel good. That the outsole reminded me of an Air Mag, and when I said that earlier this week, someone was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "No, for some reason I see it." And then Alvin couldn't get the words out of his mouth. He didn't remember what the Air Mag was.
I
But
said Back to the Future.
Back to the
Yeah.
Future shoes, right, Alvin?
Yeah.
yeah, but it definitely gives me those vibes after seeing better shots.
They're
of
the
them.
Star Wars versions of them.
Yeah, back to the Star Wars.
Oh, that would be a sick throw, like collab. Right?
Definitely going on me. That yellow pair is nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I saw that earlier today.
Yeah,
Cute.
Ooh, those are nice.
still just cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Alvin gave me a tip earlier this week, actually just yesterday. He sent me a post from Puma, and it was an ad with DeMarcus Cousins on it. And it said, on the actual ad itself, it said, "That wouldn't have happened in Pumas."
Yeah, we don't bust an ankle instead.
Whoa,
I was
whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just joking.
I read into it as I do. NBA star DeMarcus Cousins went through 4 seasons of change over the last year after being traded to the New Orleans Pelicans. He suffered a season-ending Achilles injury, leaving him sidelined for an indefinite yet prolonged period of time. The following summer, he accepted a 1-year discount deal with Golden State Warriors and moved on from Nike, signing a multi-year partnership with the upstart Puma Hoops division. And yeah, the recent ad posted on Puma Hoops Instagram has some rather incendiary messaging. I gotta remember where I pulled this from. I gotta find that. I'm sorry. Messaging stating that wouldn't have happened in the Pumas, suggesting the swoosh had some responsibility for Boogie's ailment. Despite the provocative tone, it's just the nature of social media days. Only outright trolling will get any sort of attention. Do you agree with that? Oh, this was coming from Sneaker News, by the way. Article by... Let me find it. Oh, I can't find it. Anyways, it just says by Sneaker News. What do you guys think of that? What do you think of this ad taking a shot at Nike like that?
I like it.
It's cool. You're calling out the bigger brand.
Yeah, I like it. Well, first of all, I love pettiness and gossip and like that kind of stuff. So like that to me is like, whoa, rev it up. Let's go. like Vince Carter, like rev it up, let's go. And I
Nice.
also like
Good
yeah,
reference.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Nice.
I also really like that Puma basketball is just kind of getting into the game again, and they're like, all right, let's go. Like they're going for heads now. They're going for the biggest, arguably the biggest basketball brand. Yeah, brand.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, let's go, bet, bring it. I like it, but I love petty shit. So like, it's really entertaining for me to see this
Lawrence
kind of stuff.
is that reality TV show kind of guy.
Oh yeah, Big Brother, hell yeah.
You still watch Big Brother sidebar?
No, I don't.
No, I don't either. It fell off. Fell off. Big Brother wumps now.
Yeah, it does.
Alvin.
I don't need it. I have this. I
Oh.
can just see Puma go up at Nike, and then wait for Nike's clap back.
Yeah, we'll call this Big Sneaker.
Sure. Nike being the big sneaker.
So Alvin, you sent this my way. What are your thoughts on this one?
Give
Give me your raw initial reaction when you saw the ad. First, give me that. Australian accent. I'm joking. Don't do that. Please don't.
at first I was like, ooh. You
In
guys-
a good, in a bad, in like a good way, like a,
in general.
like a ooh.
It was like a
boy.
ooh.
Like you did not
Like,
just do
yo,
that.
you just
Oh,
talked. Oh my goodness, dog!
Okay,
Like
okay.
it was
Like you're in a
that.
circle on a
it's
playground, and you're
it's
like,
that,
oh,
yeah. Snapping your fingers.
But for me
Burn.
personally,
Damn, one of those ones.
yeah, one of those ones. I was like, oh shit, they just did that. They just did that. What? But I feel like I wouldn't have released that knowing what happened to my player initially.
Ooh.
yeah, that's the problem.
Very
That's
good
what I
point.
was. That's my only beef with it. It's
Me
because
too. I
like, yo,
concur
you're
with
gonna
that
call out
statement.
someone messing up their Achilles. Meanwhile, your player who you just signed with your brand new basketball shoe just fucked up the ankle.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you can't. So I would have been happier with them just coming out with a signature shoe for Boogie,
Yeah.
and then him showing off, that kind of stuff.
What kid-
Because
what kid
my thing is, if you're gonna talk shit, you better back it the fuck up.
do? Is Boogie wearing Puma Clyde? This
I don't
he
round?
hasn't
know,
played
man.
a game yet.
Or
I
what
don't know.
He hasn't played a game yet.
No. Oh man.
I'm just saying, like, you better be able to back it up.
Oh man, Lawrence, I'm with you now. I'm in this boat. Yo, put him in Pumas.
Put him in Pumas. I want to see him playing Pumas for sure.
Yeah.
But you can't come out with that statement. Well, in my opinion, anyway, you can't come out with that statement when something literally just happened to your player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
You
with
know what
that
I mean?
statement wholeheartedly.
I mean, I like it though. I definitely love I'm gonna call out the big dude.
Competitiveness.
Not even competitive, just like the balls, I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like go for
Like,
it.
yo, like just
If
If you're gonna go
yeah.
for someone, don't go for New Balance basketball.
Yeah, no, you're going
Like,
straight. You're going straight to the
yeah.
head of the snake. I
Don't,
love that.
Don't throw
fact.
the axe at his chest. Should have went for
yeah.
the head.
Exactly.
Get that reference, Lawrence?
Chill,
No?
chill.
But-
All right, sorry.
I don't know.
I don't feel so good. No, I'm gonna make myself cry. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Go.
I have two things. One, it reminds me of the fast food commercials, how all the fast food companies talk shit to each other now.
I love it.
Wendy's,
Like
McDonald's.
Wendy's?
I love that.
Me too.
Like, go for it. It's so entertaining as a consumer to see them go
Yeah,
back
but
and
that's
forth.
that's like comedic almost.
Yeah.
But
This one
is,
felt like a straight up like stab in the heart.
well,
type
the
of
first
thing.
one is always going to feel like that, and then once they start going back and forth, it's just like you want to see what's happening. And honestly, I
Okay,
think it's
yes.
good.
If
I think
Nike
it's good
rebuttals-
good for both brands. Speaking
I
of
don't know if they're
rebuttal,
going to.
like you just said, can you imagine? While Alvin was talking, I thought of a rebuttal, and I'm just imagining
Go
this
for it.
whole massive ad campaign.
Hold on. Should we say it out loud or should we go to Nike with it first?
I'm gonna say it out
No,
loud,
say it out
so
loud.
when Nike
So
when
does
Nike-
it, everyone
okay.
knows. All the listeners know.
Came
We have a
from Canada
timestamp
Got
on
Soul.
this.
Okay.
That's all.
So they're
Lawrence Hopkins.
Wait, hold on. It is currently 8:29 p.m.
And
it is
32
November
seconds.
8th.
so when
Yep.
you guys see this
On
rebuttal
Thursday.
from Nike,
Holla.
just know
It happened here.
At
if
us.
they even do this, because this is bold.
They're gonna
They
now.
should hire me in
They're going
marketing.
to now.
So the ad campaign is DeMarcus Cousins' face saying that wouldn't have happened in the Pumas, right? Imagine Michael Jordan dunking from the free throw line. That wouldn't have happened in the Pumas.
Yo, give me that high five. Give me that high five.
Or like MJ hugging the Larry O'Brien trophy. That wouldn't have happened in the Pumas.
Oh.
Or like Vince's like
Or- They could
360
also
between
talk
the
about
legs.
that.
That wouldn't
Yeah.
have happened in the
Or
Pumas.
LeBron or Kobe
Or anything. That's what I mean. A whole campaign.
Yeah. Oh my
That could have been
glob.
crazy. That could be crazy.
I think Nike though has class, and they will not. I
I don't know if
I'll
they
do
will.
it.
I don't know if
I'll
they'll
make it
rebuttal.
myself.
They won't.
I don't know if Nike
They
themselves will rebuttal. Because I don't know if they would feel the need to.
The threat. If
Yeah.
they keep going, they might.
If their star rookie player hadn't bust his ankle in the shoe,
Yeah.
then maybe Nike would have been worried. That's what I'll say. That's why I'm
So
like,
do you think Nike marketing team read that and they were like,
probably. That's what so initially I was like, ooh. And then afterwards I laughed because I actually read what it said. I was like, you can't even have that statement because
no, you can't. You can't own it.
someone murked themselves in your shoe, bro.
Is he,
like,
who's that player? We need
I think
to
he's
find
okay.
Out.
He's okay, but
he's
still,
but still,
playing
it looked
again?
messed
bad.
up his ankle.
Yeah, it looked bad.
He messed up his ankle, regardless.
Boogie's a bigger player than him.
Much bigger.
So then I'm scared for Puma.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was cool though, but I mean, just think about what you put out there before you like.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
then again, the levels of those two players and like the
I see what
publicity behind both of those injuries,
I
like
hear that.
I don't remember his name, something Knox of the Knicks. It was like I only saw one clip of it on House of Highlights, and then it was gone. I'm assuming he's fine. Like Boogie was out for a year and is still out right now, and then switched while he was injured to Puma. To me, that's just a more high profile thing, and I think that Puma's.
How did
like,
Boogie
just-
roll? How did Boogie roll his?
Just
I don't know. If he
Achilles.
just tore his Achilles. That's it. I don't know exactly
It was
how.
just
I
his
don't remember how he
Achilles
did it.
tendon.
Yeah,
I don't even know what shoes he was wearing.
yeah.
Obviously it was
Nike.
swoosh, but-
yeah,
Yeah.
But still, you can't be like,
I love it.
I don't know.
I too love it. If Nike rebutted, it'd be through class, something of the sort. That would be a crazy thing, Lawrence. If they did that, oh my god, that's some guerrilla warfare type of thing.
Trust. I think that I don't know. It keeps it fresh though. It keeps it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyone who knows basketball will know he was wearing Pumas, the guy who got injured.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
all
what I
the
mean?
comments on the one post I saw were, well, those are Pumas. Like everyone noticed. That was
Yeah.
the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
Like he's wearing the new Puma basketball shoe.
Yeah.
Like I think the same thing happened with Derrick Rose after he
The Adidas, yeah.
went down many times. Like the Adidas D Rose line went down the
Yeah, they
hill
cut
after
it.
that.
Is he still wearing Adidas?
Yeah, they
Yes,
still
he
have.
is.
He still has D Roses. He has on like the D Rose 9 now. That's crazy.
But then he scored 50,
Yeah, he's
51
killing
points.
And the
it,
D Rose
man.
9. Now
Yeah.
I want a pair of D Rose 9s.
Yeah. That's what I mean though. Like you would have been better off just letting Boogie start playing.
And then
And
use
then
that
you come out with
statement.
that
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, let
Yeah.
him start killing it first, and then
but
boom.
you know, he's still
Yeah.
not playing. He still never
That
worn
would have been
laced
a
up a pair
strong,
of Pumas.
strong
you know what I mean?
statement after a career, after a strong comeback. One
Not
game,
even if it was like a one game comeback. Yeah,
that's what I
one-game
mean.
Comeback,
yeah, like if he came back his first game and just tore it up, not his Achilles, the game.
Yes.
Thanks for that. If he tore it up, then you post that. Ooh, that's a strong
It
statement.
would have had more of an effect on
yeah,
me.
for sure, for sure. And
personally.
at the same time, you get more excited for Puma in that sense.
I am though.
Yes,
Like I'm
yeah.
again, like I'm
Totally,
always
totally,
for the
totally.
underdog because obviously
Yeah.
the Raptors are always underdogs. But
Super facts.
you know,
Yeah. All right, let's move on. This vintage thing, you guys, it is not going away. Especially like the A Cold Wall thing about the yellowing and stuff. Gucci, speaking of Gucci,
Who?
Gucci.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Oh,
is
do the right
jumping.
thing.
No. Gucci. Like Gucci Gang. Oh, sorry, I hate that
Oh
song.
my god.
Gucci is jumping on the bandwagon. I don't listen to that guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know what that song is. Okay,
He's
You
a
saw,
Right?
it, you saw it in one Vine. And you're
No,
like,
it's like a Snapchat. It was that stupid Snapchat emoji, or what is it called? That stupid character that you make of yourself. Moving on. Gucci is jumping on the bandwagon. I'm going to show you a picture of these shoes, you guys. And then,
Oh, I saw it.
did you, Alvin, did you see it?
No,
Okay.
maybe I don't know.
Okay, ready?
They look old and dirty.
So there it is. All right. Just take a mental
How much
picture
are you
of
trying
it.
to sell that for?
Hold
So
on.
for those at
Let
home
me
who
get it
can't
to you.
see it,
Yeah,
it
Google-
looks like a regular Gucci shoe that I've seen at every
Yeah,
Gucci
Gucci
store. I
tennis-
go to
Gucci
Gucci stores
tennis
all the
shoe.
time, but it looks dirty.
Turn
Yeah.
off my
You
mic.
found it
Dirty.
at Value Village.
I'm gonna swear.
Yeah.
I don't like this already.
These kicks will cost you, Alvin Martinez, in
Nothing.
US dollar,
I'm not buying that shit.
in US dollar for dirty sneakers. $870
Are you
US
stupid?
dollars.
Where can I line up?
According to Hypebeast, it's coming out in 3 colorways.
Perfect. Dirt,
can't wait.
mud,
This
and grass stain.
new vintage sportswear inspired sneaker that comes pre-scuffed.
They're trying to hop on like that Nigel's
Yes, but this is this is what I wanted to
They
say.
took it too
is
far with this pair here.
I
They
don't
got-
think it belongs. It literally looks like like a dirty Gucci shoe. I did research. Gucci did have sneakers back in the day. They entered the tennis scene in like the 80s. Cool. Great. Wonderful. But when you compare it to something like Nigel Sylvester's, he has a story behind it in terms of like he BMXs in Jordan
And it
1s.
doesn't look dirty.
He tears them up.
It looks aged.
No, they're dirty.
We'll say
Nah,
aged.
we'll say dirty, bro.
These are dirty.
These are dirty.
The Nigel Sylvester's not dirty.
They're
I
not-
wouldn't call it dirty.
They're dirty though. You
These
know?
look
dirty.
dirty.
Yeah, but they're like, those are pre-creased.
Yeah. No, these aren't pre-creased.
They look bent.
Bro, they
They're-
bent the shit
They're
out
not.
of the
They're not.
front.
They're
to
not. They're
toe.
not. They're not. There's no crease. There's no crease. They just have that. That's that natural
the
like
shape?
tennis curve. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shoe curve.
ugly.
So the thing with Nigel Sylvester's is that they still did something very special with it, where the swoosh isn't there. Like they have like the cool non-swoosh thing, the 3ME swoosh in the middle, the medial side, and it just works for his story. No,
But
this one
sorry,
is just
go ahead.
kind of just like, yo, vintage is cool. Let's make a dirty shoe.
Yeah.
in their defense, not that they need defending. If you were a fan of Gucci and had been collecting Gucci since the 80s,
You'd probably
and you were
already
like,
have a
and you
pair.
were like, yo, I had a pair. My first pair that I could afford ended up looking like this, and now I'm up. It's 2018, almost 2019. This is kind of cool.
Okay, but wouldn't
No.
you just buy a fresh,
Yeah,
brand new
you
white
go to
ass
Yeah,
your
of course
pair
you
and
would.
beat it yourself?
and-
Of course
yeah.
you would,
N-
but you could say that for the Nigels too. But then there's a story and some sort of connection. Why wouldn't you just buy
What's
a pair
the
of sale
story?
once? I just said a story.
No, what's the story for the... No, but
No,
like...
I
that's
just
what
made
he
up a
means for the
story.
Gucci.
You could find, yeah, I just
Specific
made up
Gucci.
I just made up a story
He
for
made
it.
up
You
a
made
story.
it up.
Yeah.
So,
So there,
so
we're
Dylan
not into
around
it.
the corner
We're not into
always collected Gucci's growing up. He got his first pair, Alvin, when he was 8 years old.
Okay,
Not
but
when he's
Dylon,
8.
if you can afford... okay, hold on. Dylon... hold on. Listen.
That
Dylon
wasn't
around the
planned.
corner. If you can afford Gucci's, fam, that... You don't give a fuck about that shit.
Why would you buy a dirty Gucci pair, though?
No, like, what I'm saying is...
For the same reason we bought the dirty Nigels, because it has a meaning for somebody. So if it has a meaning for somebody, I'm not saying that I think it's a good idea, but I'm saying that it's an idea.
Yeah.
It's definitely there.
Thank you for trying to make sense of these, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
Maybe whatever Antonio Gucci, the founder of Gucci,
Is that his name?
I don't know.
Oh my god!
Maybe that's his story. Maybe that's the first pair he ever designed, and he wore it to the ground, and now he's bringing it back.
Well, I looked into it,
It definitely is the trend, though, for sure. It's just
and
trendy.
no.
But is his name Antonio Gucci?
Oh, I can check that real quick, but I don't want to. Joel's our fact checker. He's celebrating his birthday right now. Happy birthday, Joel. These feel fraudulent. That is all.
Yeah, but... yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Thanks, Alvin.
Hella poop.
Poop.
Hella poop.
Poop-de poop. That's the opposite of whoop-de-whoop.
Like, it's
Get
so
it?
poop, it's shit.
Oh, wow. Okay. Soul Collector article says Adidas and Real Madrid have a new partnership or a new signing.
Ooh.
The Spanish soccer club Real Madrid has reportedly signed a sponsorship. Why are you laughing? With Adidas worth roughly. Are you guys paying attention?
Sorry, can you start over?
So, according to this Soul Collector article,
Yeah.
by Mike DeStefano.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
I hate you so much. He says, the Spanish soccer club Real Madrid has reportedly signed a sponsorship deal with Adidas worth roughly $1.2 billion.
I mean, that makes sense.
For soccer, that's baby food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
softer thing.
That's
No,
baby food.
what? That's huge. Hold on. Let me continue.
They make that back in the year.
Let me continue. According to Martha, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Marca, I believe it's a soccer news outlet
Oh,
website.
okay.
The decade-long partnership will pay out approximately $125 million per year. Sorry. It is the largest deal of its kind in the entire world of sports.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it's not baby food. To put it into perspective, just how much money Adidas is shelling out to sponsor Real Madrid, this is hilarious. Nike paid less, $1 billion, to outfit the entire NBA for the next 8 seasons. Marsa also reported that the Adidas money would be used for various undertakings for the club's future, including a renovation to its home pitch, Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. What do you guys think of that?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, it's a lot of friggin' money,
So
of course.
much money.
Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, but where's Adidas more known for? They're not. I mean, yeah, they're in basketball, but like for the most part,
they're soccer sectors.
And
sector
soccer-
is
Sorry,
crazy.
football sector.
Soccer itself is huge.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
$100 million seems like a lot per year, or 125, I think you said,
100
per
billion.
year.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
amount that
125
they're going to make from
Seems
just
like a lot. What do you
jersey
mean?
sales.
That is a lot.
But for jersey sales in a year, I'm sure they make more than that.
Yeah, man,
just off
those
selling Barca jerseys.
Real Madrid,
Or Real
Madrid.
or is it Barca or
Real
Real?
Madrid.
Oh, my bad. Real Madrid.
Real
Yeah.
Madrid.
The real one, not the
Yeah.
fake Madrid.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly Adi has some ammo, and they're looking forward to a fulfilling
it's an investment, man.
future. Yeah.
10 years is that's the
an
only
investment.
thing. 10 years
Clearly,
is a long time.
Clearly, they've done their research though, and they've seen probably miraculous growth within the brand itself. Anyway, so not even just Adidas, but I mean like Real Madrid.
Just Real itself. That's one of the most popular teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
nowadays.
scary thing though, because like in sports, 10 years is a long time. Like think about who
It
was
is,
good in the
and-
NBA 10 years ago. They're
you-
probably not good right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like look at the Raptors 10 years ago.
They're really good right now.
Now they're really, really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So who knows? If
So
Real
imagine in 10
Madrid-
years, they suck and they're still having to pay $125 million to them a year. Be so mad.
Well, I'm sure Adidas signing Real Madrid, they have a clause in there where it's just like, if you start sucking.
If you stink.
Speaking of money to throw around, Michael Jordan, the airness himself, does that as well, but in an incredible way. MJ made a multi-million-dollar donation to a program called Friends of the Children. Again, from Mike DeStefano at Soul Collector. The organization provides high-risk youth with a professional mentor throughout their time in high school. The mentor stays with the children from kindergarten until they graduate high school. That is incredible.
That's a
no.
long time. Speaking of 10 years
That-
being a long time. Damn.
Right? What stood out to me about Friends of the Children was that they employ and train their mentors and that they commit to every child for 12 and a half years. They're literally raising the children. Jordan said this in an official press release. That dedication is important to me. My mentors believed in me and taught me the power of perseverance. I want youth and friends of the children to see that they have that same potential. His donation will benefit Friends of the Children's goal of expanding to 25 cities by 2025, with more specific focus being put on their work in Charlotte and Chicago. The nonprofit currently has locations in 15 cities across the US and UK.
Damn.
That's
Sick.
pretty damn cool.
Oh, and UK.
Yeah.
Very good.
This is not the first time MJ has assisted Friends of the Children. This past May, he donated the proceeds from the sales of his commemorative Last Shot jersey. I contributed to that, released by Nike to the cause as well.
Sick.
Jordan's latest donation will come from the proceeds from his upcoming 10-part documentary series with ESPN Films and Netflix, The Last Dance. The series is scheduled to premiere in 2019. I forgot about that
I did
documentary
until right
series.
now. Yeah.
And I just got reminded of it when I wrote this down on my notes here. And I'm very excited for it, but this is huge. This is really cool.
Yeah.
Both NBA players rocking the Hall of Fame jersey 23 number. That made no sense. That was a weird sentence. You know what I mean? Both making huge moves in the community. It's so cool to see this part of the stuff. And I feel like it doesn't get the spotlight enough in what we do.
Yeah. I feel like MJ gets a bad rap for not doing anything.
Right? I can't lie, because when LeBron did that thing with his school,
Mhm.
I was thinking about stuff that MJ did, because you never see that in headlines. And obviously we are friends with MJ, but like I don't have his number or anything. He doesn't text me when
Oh,
he
he
does.
didn't give you his number?
No, I shoot him, but he gives me R bombs, so he'll read it. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Yeah. It's like when he used to play in the NBA, he'll get the ball and just dunk it.
I'll talk to
He
him.
doesn't.
for
He doesn't
you.
give it back. You know what I mean?
I'll say something to
Yeah,
him for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'll get you.
But yeah, MJ, this is really cool.
I
This
agree.
is really cool.
Good for him.
Yeah,
He has the money for sure.
love it. Now you guys heard about the thing from the shop Oneness.
The shop. Yes.
Yeah. So from Riley Jones at Soul Collector, the store Oneness did their thing for the release of the not for resale ones.
No L's.
Yeah. In an effort to combat the inevitable flipping and elevate the story behind the sneakers, that was cool. That was like part of the story. Kentucky Boutique Oneness required all consumers to not only wear the shoes out of the store, but leave the box behind too.
Ooh.
It looked like some people had boxes.
It's some, I think.
I would have given a stink about that.
Now, I would have too, because I love shoe boxes.
I'm paying for it.
Yeah. Wear it out. That's fine.
Yeah, that's one thing.
But it's because here I have it down as well. The owner of Oneness, Joe Staley, said we knew a few months ago a store overseas had some kids wear some shoes out of the store and they cleaned them outside. So
Yeah.
I just took it one step further.
No.
He's obviously talking about the Power Air Max 1 drop at Soulbox in July. He says we're playing on the story. I think the brands are trying to play with these stories nowadays, so the release helps to back the story up. We're just trying to keep the culture alive and well. I think you took it too far, sir.
I agree. With, I
Give
didn't know
those
about
boxes.
that box thing.
Release the boxes. Release the boxes.
I did see some people, like I saw videos of that whole thing and some people were putting them back in the box. So I guess some of them ended up getting the box.
Maybe?
But no, you can't do that. That's too far.
Yeah.
That's part of you're talking about you want the whole experience for the client. Like that's part of it.
Give me
Giving
my
the
box.
That's part
Yeah.
of the culture, man.
Yeah.
How's man supposed to stack it?
I know.
Where am I putting this shoe if I don't have the box?
Why don't you go buy the drop front box containers? No.
Yeah, by the way, One Nest now sells drop fronts.
And if you buy these today, you get a discount on the drop front. At least 1% off. Nice.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like the whole, let me tell you this story.
Yeah. You should wear them out.
This is what these mean. Please wear them. Don't sell them. But people are going to sell them regardless.
Yeah, you can't really stop that.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. Like what Frank Cooker said. It's part of the society.
If the guy who designed it is like, I understand it, then this store has no business taking the boxes from people.
Yeah, but they didn't interview him. They should have.
That's rude.
They goofed.
I don't like that.
Oneness, please give them their boxes. Please?
Yeah, now you got to go recycle out them boxes.
Yeah.
Like,
Free the box.
I realized that oneness is a typo for ones. Moving along. This is the part where I'm going to force these guys to gush about the diamond yellow canary dunk. Because good God, they are gorgeous. Real quick, Nikki Diamonds, I know you're listening. We're going to make him listen. We'll try. Listeners, at this point, we're probably almost an hour in. Please just give him this timestamp and tell him to listen to us. If we were given the yellow canary dunks, good sir, we would not have them on StockX.
That was crazy.
Or GOAT. Yeah.
Crazy.
He was just obviously looking out for the mandem.
For his boys.
Yeah. And then they just went straight onto the resale sites.
Selling for like 3 racks. And they got them
Yeah.
for free.
Did you check the current price?
No.
Don't. 'Cause I
stopped.
did.
I stopped.
Because I did last night. Do you want to know?
Sure. For the sake of the podcast.
5?
Higher.
10.
Higher.
Oh, shit.
12K
Like lowest
for
ask?
our size.
Like the lowest ask?
lowest ask. Size 8.5 or 9.
I mean, in that case, I would have sold my... I'm joking. I wouldn't have.
Wow, Alvin.
I'm just joking.
You take that back. Nikki, just Lawrence and I. We're on a first name basis, Mr. Diamonds. So last week at Complex Con, where we saw yet another set of exclusive sneaker drops happen, the one in particular that we're obviously going to talk about, the Nike SB X Diamond Canary Yellow Dunk Low release. That's such a mouthful. I just like doing that to myself, I guess. I don't think of that when I write these down.
No, you
All right.
don't.
All right.
It's okay.
Let me have it. Let me have it. There was a riot, you guys.
Allegedly.
There was a dog. You think it was choreographed? You think it was a setup?
Continue.
Oh man. Okay, so riot number 1. Yeah, you heard me. Riot number 1. Nikki, Mr. Diamonds says a riot happened right after this. This is when he posted a story, and we had to shut down the Nike SB Canary Diamond Dunk release. Our apologies to those who have been waiting outside all week to cop a pair. I will update you on a potential release later. And then this is when the Boo Jays thing happened, where they put it up on their website, and everyone was like, "Oh no, I bought another pair of shoes. I can't get a refund. I'm screwed." Why am I not surprised though that the riot happened? Explain to me. I'm asking you guys to justify my thoughts.
Because it happens for every single every single like stupidly exclusive release.
Did a riot happen last year at Complex Con though? No.
Yeah, but this is different.
When they say the word riot,
Riot.
I imagine
Riot.
that
Throwing
it would
chairs.
be
And like
violent
Molotovs.
and crazy, and it would have been all over social media.
And like riot shields.
But I saw 0 videos of it anywhere. I saw them carting away the shoes.
So Nicky Diamonds, just send me a pair, please.
So like riot in a sense, like.
And then the second day, I don't know if you were going to get to that or not.
I am.
He said,
I am.
I'll cover it for you if you would like, because I'm in mid-thought and you're in mid-sip.
Proceed.
He posted another video and said, something about another day, another
Canary
riot.
Diamond Nike SB
Yeah.
sneaker release shut down again for the second day at Complex Con, even with 50 security and LBPD trying to keep the peace. SMH.
So once again, when I imagine a riot, I imagine chaos. I imagine Complex Con completely
Fire,
shutting down.
explosions.
I imagine people getting hurt.
Police cars.
I imagine that 50 security guards would be more than enough to combat
sirens.
Yeah.
however many people they had. 50 security guards
And screaming.
couldn't stop them. Like, to me, it sounds a little bit staged. I don't think they were ever meant to drop there. When was the last time you can remember very publicly people stating how many of a pair there was? Precisely.
250.
When was the last one? Like, think of another shoe the last time you can think of, because they're not numbered, but how public it was that there was 250 and 150 for the public.
Justin
So
Timberlake,
precise.
Tinker Hatfield 3 Super Bowl colorway.
Okay, so how long ago was that?
February
And that was after there was already a release, so there's definitely more than that.
on the sneakers app.
That's the last time I can think of it,
I as well, sir.
and that's a lot more than 250.
A lot more than 250.
I think it was never meant to happen. I think it was all meant to draw the hype, because when was the last time you can think of there was a riot for an SB, and Nikki
I was gonna say.
Nikki wants to bring back
was gonna
SBs. He
say.
brought back the fat tongue. He brought back the pink box, and then pigeons.
Reminiscent of the pigeon dunk back
Yes.
in the day.
But somehow they were able to get that release off without a hit. Not without a hitch, but they were able to get that release off. And now this one with
The day of.
50 security guards could not handle.
2 days worth of
Yeah,
cancellation.
but if there was an actual riot, though, wouldn't you think that would be all over social
That's what
media?
I'm saying. I didn't see anything
and
anywhere.
news.
Yeah. I didn't see anything anywhere.
This is very true. Wow.
I guess it depends on your definition of riot.
You guys,
Sounds
I've
like
been
he used the term very loosely.
I've been blinded by the sneaker.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
I think it was a staged
Alvin's
event.
microphone foam thingy is canary yellow.
It is.
I want the shoes still.
But I do really like the pop-up he had today.
Yeah.
That was really neat.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
assuming you were going to talk
They're
about
doing
that.
they're doing the most with this drop, which is crazy. The promotional stuff that you guys see, like those cheesy ass jewelry ads.
Like cash for
Like,
gold.
yeah, horrible designy things.
I'm the cash
It's so
man.
sick. I didn't notice at first because the diamonds were really cool in the background for the black one, and then I noticed how shitty the reflection is.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my god, these are throwbacks for those ads that you see in
Russell.
in those
Yeah,
magazines."
Russell, the cash guy.
Yeah,
Russell Oliver. Yeah.
Russell.
But yeah, he did a pop-up in
and
a
the
jewelry
pop-up
store
shop
today.
at a jewelry
Yeah.
store with
Jewelry.
all of those posters plastered up on it.
And what was there? The yellow pair.
Yep. Wow. Do you think those were available for consumer purchase?
We'll never know, because once again,
Well, we find out
no
tomorrow.
social media
We
regarding,
find out tomorrow, no?
I've seen no social media regarding it anywhere.
Except for Nicky Diamonds. Okay, guys, never mind. Don't send this to Nicky Diamonds.
Conspiracy theory regarding Nikki Diamonds. That's my conspiracy theory for the week.
No, that's definitely something to consider, because false hype for shoes is like not cool.
No.
I don't fully agree with that. Like, I mean, I'm not going to accuse Nicky Diamonds of doing such things.
But if something like that actually happened, though,
You're right.
Look at
you're
one.
completely
We
right.
just talked about One Nest, a store in where? Kentucky?
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
We're talking about a store in Kentucky, and we saw videos of what happened in Kentucky.
Yeah.
You're telling me that the million people who went to Complex
At
Con, I
Complex
saw
Con.
not 0 videos of a apparent riot.
It would have been a World Star.
Riot.
I was also looking for an
World
article
Star.
covering it on Complex.
And where's that then?
It's not in my
Yeah,
outlines.
Complex
good
would have
sir.
covered that for sure.
It's not in
fam.
my outlines.
You don't think they would have? The
For
Complex would
sure.
have made a public announcement like
It would have been
be
everything.
safe. Be safe tomorrow
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
There was a riot today.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Real
Nothing.
talks.
Come now. Calm now.
The line did look aggressive.
Big is not aggressive.
They were pushing.
Yeah, that's not
Fam,
riot.
Guys, I just want the shoes,
In that
alright?
case, we fucking had riots for the fucking 11s that we would
I've had
always dress up.
every shoe lineup I've been at has been
Yeah,
a
I mean,
riot. Then yeah,
shoot.
if there's pushing,
Wow,
yeah,
Shoot.
Dissin. You guys had like 10 people in line.
and you push. Everyone pushes.
Yo, 10 people times Brampton, though, that's 100.
Correct.
Wow.
Bees up. What up, Brampton?
Wow, math. Super math. Speaking of still the Canary Dunk. Actually, no, this is the TIFF. We're going back to the TIFF. Did you guys see the Nike SB documentary based on them? Dog, it's really cool. Hit up Nike Skateboarding's YouTube, and they posted it's like a cute little short film documentary. It's like 11 minutes long with Mr. Diamonds himself. And he talks about the origins of the TIFF dunk and how that came to be and what it means to the sneaker community. Wale makes an appearance, Eric Costin, Bun B, DJ Ski, and P-Rod, of course, makes an appearance. He talks about how the dunk came to be. Did you guys know that it originally wasn't going to be a Diamond Supply collab?
No.
It was actually, and for those who are familiar, who skateboard or very familiar with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, it was supposed to be the girl skateboard company's brand collaboration.
Sick. That would have been really cool too, to be honest.
Yeah. But this and that, watch the video. It turned out to be the Diamond Supply collab, and thank God for that, because holy crap, those are beautiful.
Meant to be. That's meant to be.
After watching that documentary, like my heart fluttered every minute as it went by. I really, 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 really want a pair of TIFFs now. Like really, 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 really lows.
Save up.
TIFF lows. I know. So that's going to be a new segment called Alan Gets TIFFs. Nah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. The JTHs were a thing.
Just get the untiffs.
No, Alvin, stop that. What? What?
Don't you have TIFF highs?
I do have TIFF highs, but those don't count, man. TIFF lows are where it's at.
So sell them
You know?
if they don't count.
No, because now I got to keep it.
Oh, now you gotta keep it, but
No,
it doesn't
cut
count.
it.
What I mean is, this segment is called Alan Gets TIFF Lows now.
Oh, so it is a segment.
Yeah.
So every time you buy a shoe, I can slap you in the back of the head and say, "Is that TIFFs?"
No, you're not
Okay.
allowed to do that.
So
That's not part of the
that's
segment.
not TIFFs.
No. You're not the host of this.
You don't control this podcast.
You're not writing.
off.
You're not writing the outlines. Why does in my notes say slap Alan in the face if not TIFF lows? Yeah, I really want a pair now, you guys. I really want a pair. So if anyone, 8.5, 9, I'll take a non-DS pair. Actually, I'd probably prefer a non-DS pair just because they're probably cheaper. Yeah. All right. Let us move on to errors, emissions, and e-messages. We are going to start off with...
You can start with me.
Okay.
The founder of Gucci's first name.
You Googled it.
His last name is indeed Gucci.
Giorgio
His first name
Is Gucci.
Armando.
Guccio.
Oh, no!
Guccio.
Apologies, Mr. Guccio Gucci.
Guccio.
It's
Gucci.
basically
Oh,
Gucci
no.
with an O.
Yeah.
Guccio Gucci.
Wow.
Is it I-O at the end? Or O?
Yeah, Guccio.
What did you say it was before Antonio?
Antonio Gucci. I
he
like
probably
that better.
he probably changed his name actually after he heard you say it. And just for those who don't know, errors, emissions, and e-messages. This is the part of the show where we collect your call-outs, corrections, comments, and concerns. Like this one from Lion and a Pickaxe. We don't know that guy. He says, "Hey dudes, long-time listener, not a first-time messenger. Just a-
Shut up.
we love him though. Just a clarification on, oh, sorry, that's one of my reminders. That's
Start
weird.
podcast.
Okay, I thought I was the only one that heard that, bro. Like, oh shit.
I heard that too. He says, okay, let me start. He says, "Hey dudes, long time listener, not a first time messenger. Just a clarification on the new rating system. Since we're all Kanye fans, shouldn't it be poopity scoop, scoop diddy whoop, whoop de scoop de poop? Just wondering. Keep up the good work, CGS." And to that I say no. You get out of here, London and Pickaxe.
That's much too much work.
Yeah, you
I already
get-
forgot. I already forgot
Yeah, me
them.
too. That's not even. Come on, stop that. This next one comes from B_Raza with 3 Zs.
Brazos.
I love Brazos. Oh, remember Brazos back in the day?
Brazos, yeah.
Oh, okay, stop.
Brazilian steakhouse in Niagara.
good.
Be
Word.
there.
My mouth
Memories.
is watering.
Brazos DM'd us?
Huh?
Is it with a gift card?
No, goodness gracious. He says, hey bro, been listening to the podcast and you guys have been killing it. I'm not sure if you know, but Lacoste has released a collaboration with Disney. Yeah,
I saw. Oh, don't worry.
He
I
said
saw.
that. He said, maybe they listen to the podcast and they might hook you up. I wish.
Lacoste.
I
Listen.
wish
I
they
mean,
did.
Well, Brazos.
I wouldn't be mad.
But thank you for looking out for us
Word.
with the Disney
Thank you.
collaboration.
Yeah, I saw that stuff. It's pretty nice. I just don't think Lacoste would fit me how I would want it to fit
No,
me.
me neither. I'm fat, so.
Thank you, Brazos.
MD Kovacs.
Good food.
I don't know if I'm saying, is it Kovacs? That's probably his last name. MD Kovacs 1019. He,
Or maybe it's Kovacs MD, like he's a doctor.
Ooh. Dr.
he
Kovacs.
says, were you guys joshing about the Slam Magazine AJ1 issue? Cause I'm picking one up at the moment. Y'all need one? And this is when I said, he's from New York. He's from New
Oh,
York.
sick.
And I was like, you know what? Conversion plus shipping is probably going to be much more expensive.
Here's your
than we
$40
need it to
magazine.
Right.
And then he told me how his wife was like, "Did they not have that in Canada?"
Did they not have magazines in Canada?
Actually, yeah.
What?
We don't.
I don't
Why
know.
does she have?
Because we live in igloos.
Oh,
Do
God.
they not have magazines in Canada?
This is the best
I don't
part.
think so, bruv.
Ryan on board found 2
Oh,
issues for Alvin and I. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. RF Productions hit me up and said, been listening to the podcast a lot lately on the road and things, and honestly, I've been learning a lot. Random bits about the culture and history of Random Kicks, so thank you guys.
You're welcome.
You guys
You're
consider
welcome, man.
doing these podcasts live? Yes. One day.
One day.
Eventually.
Just get over here and watch us. Just sit in the corner and you can watch us.
If when we have a studio, that would be kind of cool. Actually,
Yeah.
$2
just
to get in.
like just to hang out.
Charge entry,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, just to have like
Ticketed
a
event like SNL almost.
or bring
Yeah.
food.
Ooh,
Or
feed
bring
us.
food.
Feed us.
If you bring food, you can come to my house.
So it's like a box of pizza.
I'll pick you up.
Or a box of donuts, and then you can come in for free.
Les, aka L.J from Seattle, Washington,
Yo.
Oh,
what?
crikey.
Good eye, mate.
says, "What's going on, CGS fam? I
What up,
stumbled
fam?
upon your guys' podcast when you were like on episode 8. I basically binge listened episode 1 to 7 after that. He then gave me a suggestion for a topic or a fire round that I saved for later. He says, CGS fam, keep true to size lit. Podcast is too dope. And I always tune in on Saturdays and listen to you guys when I'm on my way to work.
Appreciate
you.
you, bro.
Thank you, man. Have a good
Means
shift
a
at
lot,
work,
man.
bro.
Did you say his name's L-Dog?
L.J.
Okay, yeah. Watch out, bud.
L.J.
Watch out.
No, you're L dog. He's L dot.
Okay.
Like
L.
S dot Carter.
Yeah,
like,
you're L.Dog.Styles.
I
He's
saw-
L.J.
I clenched my fist for a second, ready?
Yeah, I saw Arthur
To
Fist somewhere.
punch.
I saw Arthur Fist.
I was
So,
gonna punch.
moving on to the promotions, Dunktober, XNet Mag, X Canada Got Soul. We've been high-key slacking,
Word.
and we're yet to give away the last 3 pairs of dunks, but we will make sure that we do that this weekend.
Yes, Dunkvember.
We will announce it. Yes, Dunkvember for the first weekend.
Yeah.
We recently also donated a gift pack to help support Mr. Joe Dooney's son, Dooney Jr.'s team. If you guys don't know, Joe Marjole's son plays basketball for a U11, that's under 11?
Yes.
Yeah.
Under 11 OBA jump basketball team. We're helping them raise funds, and these funds like go towards helping them reach tournaments and
Yeah,
stuff
their
like
whole
that.
season, yeah.
Yeah.
Better watch out.
So there's a raffle for this prize pack. This prize pack includes a Canada Got Soul beanie, an XL Champion Navy tee, a sticker, and one of our enamel pins. All the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds, every single one of the proceeds will go to the team. Entries are 1 for $5 or 3 for $10.
You'll never get CGS merch this cheap. We don't even get it this cheap.
No,
so
we don't.
Go enter.
This is, we're losing money. Please hit up Joe_D3OsNEY if you're interested in entering.
Word.
Please help support Junie Junior's ball team.
Yeah. Better watch out, yo.
Yeah.
He's going to be the first Jomar Hernandez in the league. So look out for that.
NBA.
Word.
Drafted first Filipino drafted first
Word.
overall
Ever.
ever.
Yeah.
Ever. So the next segment was going to be a topic, but we don't have one. So Lawrence, do you know what's coming next? Oh my goodness. Why are you so close to the microphone?
He doesn't know.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not that close, man.
And he said shoe story again.
Shit.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Hugh
Hey,
Story.
bruv, it's Hugh Story, bruv.
Hugh Story is a game show within a podcast, and this is how it works. I give these guys a category, whether it's silhouette or colorway.
Every week.
I know, he's never going to get it right.
Every week I say it with confidence like I got it right.
Listeners,
Hugh Story.
please, listeners, hear this call. Just DM Lawrence on Errors and Omissions and tell him it's called Hugh Story. HUE Story. Not
I keep
not
thinking like
Shoe Story.
shoe haul. Like, never mind.
We're probably
Think
going to
about
have to
Hugh.
change it because of you.
Hugh haul.
Hugh Hefner.
Okay. Anyways, so I give them a category, whether it's silhouette or I was gonna say category again, or colorway, and then I drop hints, each getting more specific and specific, hoping they would end up guessing which is which. These guys are now limbering up, stretching in front of me, just to get it right. So this is a 1-on-1 match. The returning champ from last week is LDoggyStyles.
Here's your belt.
John Cena.
Are
you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hugh Story. Originally released in 1991. This was the shape of the shoe was big and tall. Listen, man. Yeah, it was a big shoe, you guys.
Big and tall.
It was a big shoe. This model represented the state-of-the-art Big Man footwear. Included inflatable technology. That's not how you buzz in. Oh, yes. And how you buzz in is you say your name. Clearly, Lawrence doesn't know what the name is called.
I take it back. I want to
and he also doesn't know what the game is, how to play the game. Oh my goodness.
I'm
That's because
unbuzzing.
he's still playing Shoe Story.
I'm undefeated at shoe stories, so just better watch out for that.
Yeah, you want
I
to...
unbuzz.
Okay, so Big Man
Unbuzz.
King.
Yeah, you only have one guess.
So Big
I
Man.
think I know, but I'm unbuzzing.
Can I continue, gentlemen?
Yes.
Included inflatable technology that could be adjusted for custom comfort with an anatomical, good God.
Anatomico.
With an anatomically correct inflatable bladder in the ankle. This shoe boasted 3 air units, along with the inflatable bladder.
I know what fucking shoe it is. I didn't know what it's fucking.
There was an air unit in the forefoot and heel. The shoe featured splattered accents.
I know the shoe. I just don't know what it's called.
On the tongue, it had the word force. This shoe made an appearance on the big screen in 1992. It was worn by one of the greatest NBA centers of all time, David Robinson. Wow, guys, we're getting to the end of it.
I know the
You know what
name
it
of the
is, but you don't know.
shoe.
That's embarrassing.
Didn't we sell it?
No.
Or was
It
that
just
something
came
else?
back out last year in like special packaging.
2 years ago.
2 years.
Got a very proper retro a few years ago.
I know the shoe.
Based on the pair Woody Harrelson's character
Yes.
Billy Hoyle wears in White Men Can't Jump. Tis a legendary shoe. Gentlemen, that's the last hint. That's all I got. You know what it is, but you don't know what it is.
No.
I know exactly what shoe it
So
is.
I gave a hint. I actually said the name of the shoe.
I know.
Yeah, it's Air Force something.
No, it's Air Something Force.
No.
No, you might.
You gotta buzz in.
Lawrence? Air Command Force?
Lawrence, yet again, the champion. Yeah, I don't know if I'll give that to you, though.
I just got it. What do you mean you're not going to give it to me?
Nah, man.
I was really close when I buzzed in the first time to saying Shack Attack.
Reebok.
But I was like, wait, when year was he drafted? Those shoes are not from 1991.
The suggestion for this Hugh story comes from the
Jay
birthday
from Lace.
boy himself, Joe Hernandez.
Nice.
So if you got a suggestion for Hugh's story, please hit me up _Spooner so these guys don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up with my ghost account, Kaya Lu.
You're dumb.
Nino?
You're dumb.
Please put this.
Let's put the Jordan part.
Kaya can't even type yet. She can speak a little bit. So yeah, Lawrence, champion. Congrats. Sort of. That's like a half champion. I'll give you cha. No
half a
MP.
belt.
Yeah. So thank you to everyone who has supported us and been part of this podcast. Whether you guys are taking this in, or wherever you guys are taking in this episode. Good God, I am sucking. Please leave a comment, review, follow, and or subscribe. Any of those would mean the world to us. We have a Facebook group called CGS Talk. That's facebook.com/group/cgs.talk. Hit up Canada Got Soul for our latest reviews, event recaps, and sneaker life stories. Now, if you'd like to join us on True to Size, if you have any questions or suggestions for Fire Round, or feedback, or errors, emissions, and e-messages for us, shoot us a DM or email us at canadagotsoul@gmail.com. My name is Alan Martinez @_Spooner, no E.
This has been Lawrence Hopkins on IG. That's at LDoggyStyles. Woof.
This has been Alvin Quincy, and you can holler at me at MSTRQ and then Mart.
Thank you for listening to us talk about sneakers. Please remember to rock your kicks and don't forget to use the hashtag Canada Got Soul for a feature. This has been True to Size. We are CGS and we are out. Goodbye.
Peace.
Shoe story.
It was big and a tall shoe. It was a big and tall shoe.
Yep.
It wasn't rare, at least.
It's a rare, big, tall shoe. Fuck. I knew exactly what shoe it was, and I
Air
just
Command.
could
The
not.
Shack Attack. Fuck.
Yeah. I was going to say Shack
I
Attack.
knew with that hint, someone was going to jump on Pump.
That's when I buzzed in the first time, and I was like, no, take it back. I'm going to stop.
I shouldn't have given that to you.